I didn't sleep much at all last night. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do because it's time to rally. So I'm just getting ready to go into the hospital right now. Dramatic mask removal.
Child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another week in medical school. It's Sunday night and I'm just getting ready to go back up to the house right now, but it has been snowing all day. I think we got about 1.5 feet of snow out there. Luckily, I just put the winter tires back on the car, so let's see what happens. So the drive getting up here wasn't as easy as it normally was, but Mustangs really do handle a lot better than a lot of people give them credit for. And I know some of you guys are going to disagree with me on that one, but thankfully we made it up here just fine. Now, I know that this week is going to be really busy. We have our exam coming up on Thursday, and tomorrow morning, I'm actually starting up at a homeless shelter. I got to be there at 6:30, giving out flu shots for the day. But on that note, let's get the week started. Just gonna grab a little of this for the road. Let's go. But we're here now. And it's awesome because the place that I'm at right now, they do breakfast every single morning, 365 days a year, for people with no inclusion criteria at all. Anyone could show up. So we're gonna go in right now and we're gonna help give out some flu shots to people that want them. Okay, so it's about 9:15 right now, just getting back from the flu shot clinic at the homeless shelter today. We gave some flu shots to people that needed them, which was awesome because I learned how to give my very first flu shot. As far as injections go, they're definitely one of the easiest ones to do, but you know, it was still a small personal victory for me. You have to go ahead and give it in the deltoid muscle. It's an intramuscular injection, so you can't go too high and you can't go too low. So if you go too low, you're gonna run into some of the arteries and the nerves. But yeah, now I'm gonna go back inside. I didn't sleep much at all last night. I totally forgot that I had a project to do. So after you guys last saw me, I stayed up till like 2 in the morning doing this project, and then I went to sleep, and then I woke up at 5. So I'm gonna go take a little nap and then we'll get back to work. So the plan for today is to go ahead and work on a whole bunch of my clinical skills / clerkship modules. They're all gonna be due sometime in the next few weeks. And then I have class for 2 hours and a meeting afterwards. That's gonna be talking about how to work on our verbal presentations for patients. So that's basically like when you're in the hospital and you interview a patient or you get all their information, and then you have to present it to a doctor, but you're only picking out the most important pieces of information and you're laying it out in a way that the doctor is going to be able to understand what you're saying without you boring them to death. You guys ever see one of those medical TV shows like a House or a Grey's Anatomy, and there's that one medical student working in the hospital that the doctors are always looking at funny because they have no idea what they're doing there? Yeah, I don't want that to be me. So we're going to go ahead, take these modules seriously today and get this all figured out. All right, guys, so it's Tuesday now, Tuesday morning, and I actually went to sleep really early last night at like 9 o'clock because I was exhausted. And I think that sometimes when you're really tired, there's a point where you can't take in any new information. So I just went to sleep, woke up early this morning, and now we're gonna go hard. We're gonna do the entire day of studying because our exam is coming up on Thursday, and I do feel good for it right now, but I do wanna go everything just one more time. That's the inner pre-med in me trying to make sure that I know everything. When you're running super late because there was a car crash and you gotta get inside the hospital in 3 minutes. So I just got back from the hospital for clinical skills, and we did the neuro exam stuff, and the session was fine. I feel like things are coming along good in terms of my clinical exams, but they're definitely not perfect yet. And maybe a few of them that I thought were closer to perfect are probably a little bit further away. So I think just to be safe, tomorrow is going to be a really busy day of studying. It's really difficult for me, guys, because I'm trying to give you this unscripted, just kind of what I'm feeling like in the moment as I go through my weeks. And right now, I'm really just reminded that medical school involves a lot of learning things and forgetting them and relearning them again. And I know before I was saying that I felt really ready for Thursday, but now I'm not really too sure. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do because it's time to rally. It's 6 o'clock right now, 6:30. I'm going to go to Walmart, pick myself up some food because I'm out of supplies and I'm starving. I'm going to cook myself some dinner. Then after then, I am going to sit down and make a plan for how I'm going to structure my study day tomorrow. It's going to be a long one. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up super early. We're going to hit the gym right in the beginning, and we're going to have single-handedly the most productive study day that I've ever had in medical school so far. So we'll see you guys then. Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday, it's 9 o'clock a.m., and we are just getting ready for the all-day study day, aka the most productive study day in medical school that's possibly ever been had. Now, if you guys think that I sound way too excited about that, you're definitely right. I'm trying to amp myself up as much as I can because the truth is that I'm tired and my arms feel like they're gonna fall off and I just want to take a nap. I want to watch some TV and relax, but I can't, and I'm not going to because the exam is tomorrow, and the only rule that I have for today is that the study day doesn't stop until I am 100% confident that I am going to kill it on tomorrow's exam. Now, the plan is to study in 2-hour blocks. I made a schedule right here. After every 2 hours, I'm going to take a 15-minute break, and then I have my breaks worked in for lunch and for dinner. But I also have class today, and I do still got to get ready for that. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to be a long day. But anyways, enough messing around. It's time to get started with studying. Wish me luck for this one, guys. I really think that I'm going to need it. So let's get started. So I'm not even exaggerating when I say that I've been looking forward to this all day. I found this big piece of salmon yesterday at Walmart and I've been wanting to eat it ever since I got home yesterday. So I was thinking about it all day. We're gonna do it in 2 pieces. Watch a little bit of TV for my break for dinner time now, and then I'll get back to work. So I've been getting recommendations to check out Cells at Work now for the last 1.5 years at least. But in last week's video, you guys left me a ton of recommendations for shows on Netflix that I should check out. So I'm gonna start right now. We're watching the very first episode of Cells at Work while I go ahead and finish up dinner. All right, guys, so it's 7:30 right now. I think, yep, 7:30, and we're just getting ready to get back to studying. I have no idea what time I'm gonna end up going to sleep tonight, but I'll be sure to check in one more time before I do. And other than that, I guess we'll see you tomorrow for the exam. Good morning, guys, and welcome to exam day. I ended up going to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning last night, and then I woke up at 7 this morning to do a little bit more studying. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I think I'm feeling good. It's been a little bit rough. I'm wearing a hat in my house right now, which is how you know that things have been going rough for me lately. But we made it. The exam starts at 1:30. It's 11:30 right now. I gotta clean this up a little bit, and then we'll get going. All right, guys, so I'm just getting ready to go into the hospital right now. It's about 12:35, and I have my cup here. But there's no coffee in here, it's just water. You don't want to be too stressed out when you go in there. And that's a really important point. On test day, doesn't matter how anxious you were before. Like I was getting pretty nervous the last few days leading up into it. And even now, I'm still a little bit unsure of a few things. Like I know there's the different names, right? So there's Murphy's sign, there's McBurney's point, and there's McMurray's test, and they all kind of sound similar. But anyways, the point that I was trying to get across is that hard work always pays off. You put in your time, but then on exam day, I think it's really important, no matter where you are, what you're getting ready to do, is that you wake up and you feel good about it and you feel confident about the stuff that you do know. So got my stethoscope here, I got my tie, I got my shirt, feeling really good. Now we're gonna go in there. Hopefully with a little bit of luck, we'll do well. So see you guys in a bit. Dramatic mask removal. Whew. Guys, we're done. I want to give you some thoughts about it while I'm still fresh. So first of all, I'm gonna take some of this stuff off. The thing was intense. It was from start to finish. The SPs that we had were amazing actors. A lot of it felt like it was real for some of the more intense situations. It was over really quick. It was over in like 65 minutes, but we were in full gear, just trying to simulate what it's going to be like in real life. We had our lab coats on. We can do some different physical exams. So one really funny thing, we got here and the very first thing they told us is that we're not allowed to go anywhere near the patient's face. So question that I had was, what about the neuro exams? What about the respiratory? And they're just like, yeah, we're, obviously we're not allowed to do stuff like that. And I just thought, that's so easy. How did I not know that we weren't going to be allowed to do these exams? That would have saved me hours and hours of studying if I just would have assumed that those weren't going to show up. But anyways, we're all done. I think I did well. I'm pretty, I don't think I failed. Thumbs up. But I think that I studied enough that I knew basically everything. The only bad comments that I got was on one of my stations. But yeah, here's to hoping everything turns out okay. Now, I don't think I got perfect on the other hand, right? I think that it was definitely an accurate representation of the things that I knew. And I think that, no matter how stressed out I was studying for this, you come out a better student on the other side going through something like this. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the experience overall. Now, I don't know if it's the stethoscope or the lab coat or the mustache, but I feel super doctorly right now. I'm really happy with my performance, and it was hours and hours of studying that led up to today. You guys know this entire week, the week before, and it feels so good now that everything's done. So plan for the rest of the night. I'm exhausted. I went to sleep late last night. I woke up early. I'm gonna go home now, get something to eat because I still haven't had lunch. Then I'm going to take a nap. I'm gonna wake up and I'm probably gonna binge watch the entirety of Cells at Work Season 1 on Netflix. And then other than that, we start up in family medicine in the family medicine clinic on Monday. And then the week after that, it's emergency medicine. So thank you guys so much for stopping by today. I know it's only Thursday, but I think I'm going to cut the vlog here and give myself tomorrow off because I probably could use a nap right about now. But I hope you guys are having a great week so far. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions about the OSCE, what it was like, let me know in the comment section below. We'll see you guys all in the next one. Everyone take care.